Yo, 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 yo. Manic Mondays. Magic Mondays. Monday Madness.
The moon's back.
What? Balloon's back. How are you,
moon.
mate? Oh, the moon is back. How you doing, everybody? PD Magic here. Patrick Cabrera. Hi, I'm Sean here for another week of Quarantine Stream Vibes Just Hangs. But we are now Q Squad, Hour of Power. Why? Because the story starts. We started Quarantine Stream because we were in lockdown, and it was something that we did, I guess, for fun to keep the vibes up. So the name was created by Pat, Quarantine Stream, which still holds its value because it's been part of who we are until this very day. So I think a transition to Q Squad, because that's who we are, and the Q still representing the Quarantine Stream. So Q could also be Quad. So Quad Squad, Hour of Power. Let's go.
What up?
How you doing, lads?
How you guys doing today?
Good, mate.
Happy Monday.
Getting my water, regular water in?
Yeah, get some water. I drank all the water bottles in the room, and I was like, I went. They had some other this thing. It's called Faith. Have you had this?
Faith.
Yeah.
Is it it's a fruit drink or something, or it's water?
Yeah, but it's like it's fucking shit, man.
So if you give it to someone with no hope, they would have more faith.
You would hope so, but after you try it, it's like I'd lose all faith in it. You know, I woke up like dying last night because I was like, oh, I need water, and I cracked it open, and I was like, ugh, faith. Like I gave up.
Because you got to have faith, the faith. Guess where I am?
I don't know. That's what I was wondering.
Does it look different? Not my regular background. Yeah, well, I was in Dang Phu. I was in Dang Phu in the morning, or this morning, with Ed, going through some young kids, like a school learning, an English learning program out that way called Simply English. So just doing a little bit of help with them for marketing. But now I'm right here.
Still in Dang Phu? Oh.
I thought I'd zip by here real quick. Pat didn't have a bike today, so came by here.
I thought you were in Dang Phu. I was like,
was. Man, it's a drive, man. It's a fucking drive.
You need a visa to go.
Yeah, it takes a little bit of time.
You bring your passport, your visa.
That's it. You still got that dead body in your bed, Sean, or have you disposed of it already?
Still dead body in the bed.
Hi.
Multiple murders.
More alive today.
Multiple.
Yeah, actually, she brought me a bunch of food and snacks and water, so I'm very happy and thankful because I lost all faith in that drink.
I see what you did there.
But I was able to go out today. I had to go do a test. It was cool.
Nice.
Yeah, although it's raining, so.
Is it an instant one? So you get
gas is going up.
Yeah, so like I said, it was a bit of a drive to get to freaking Dang Phu, but on the way back, I stopped by a service station because I was just about to get to the red empty on my bike, and it was on a Vespa. It cost me $120,000 to fill the full tank.
Gas price.
How much?
120.
Holy cow!
I know.
Well, it's a Vespa, right? They have big tanks now.
I know, but still, like normally on a cheaper day, I would just be edging to 100, but it was 120. And I wasn't fully empty yet, you know.
Rig, man.
Yeah. And she kind of ripped me off too, because it was like 119 and a little bit. I was like, could you at least gone to the 120? But whatever. I was going to fight her for a few hundred, but still, principle. You know,
So you could say that prices have gone up a little bit today here, also in Vietnam, huh?
Well, that's pretty much the article here because it's saying here. Well, this is $83.05 for a barrel. I mean,
now it's at 83.52. Huh?
Yeah, here you go.
Oh, this is for Vietnam.
Down here, 77 cents.
77 cents per liter.
Barrel, whatever a barrel is.
Oh, per barrel.
Per barrel. What is that, like per gallon or
Don't
per
know.
liter? I think.
Barrel full
Maybe
of
that's what-
monkeys. Yeah. Yeah. Remember when back in the day in Australia, when petrol went up, you would try and save by, I guess, commuting or carpooling.
Chipping in for petrol.
Yeah, chipping in for petrol with your friends and stuff. So
Yeah, I remember. I mean, I remember times where it was like, anyone got 5, or like, I got like $10 to throw in the tank, but we're gonna make it to where we have to go, and
That's
like
heaps,
hoping
man.
we'll get back in, just like hoping, we're on E, but I'm like, I know my car, it's gonna make it, so like,
Yeah.
You just chip in like $2.
hey,
$2 each.
yeah, $2. $2 is always good.
can you? Is your mic keep on muting, Pat, or is it not?
I'm not muting it.
Oh, you're muting it.
You're
But
muted.
I don't hear it through this thing. Can you hear Pat, Sean?
It's very light. I don't know if I hear him through you or.
Can you hear me normally?
I don't hear you through here. I don't hear you through here. I just hear you there. But I hear Sean through here. But I should hear you through
Well,
here.
you can still hear us both, right?
Huh?
Inception.
Inception.
That's not right. I should be hearing you through here too.
I'm hearing you on both.
It's
Are you?
hearing a sound within
But I can't
an
hear you
earphone
at
within
all.
another earphone.
Why is that?
But Sean, you can hear me though, right?
Yeah, I could hear you, but it sounds like far away.
No, but maybe he's hearing me of this. Hearing you through here, far away here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't hear you.
Yeah, because I think I hear you through PD. You're not through there.
Yeah.
Or
That's weird.
yeah, I think it's through PD's.
Have you checked your settings on the mic?
Yeah.
Yeah. So some movies coming out. Squid Game freaking
Oh my God,
trend
what they
is
hit, like
still
100
going.
What are they
Yeah.
at? 183 million, was it? Or was it billion that they
It's
for
like
Netflix?
it's a record now, right? That's the hot number one record.
Yeah, it's the record. Oh, but I saw there's some interesting movie trailers coming out
Mhm. What do you
for
got?
let's see here. I'm gonna send you the link.
What's genre, mate? I only do horror.
It's actually, the big movies that are coming out, other than of course Bond and The Matrix. We got the Marvel movies. We got Hawkeye, and then the new Spider-Man actually. And the trailer for the Spider-Man actually looks pretty good. Oh, here.
Yeah,
Sorry,
actually, we showed the trailer of Spider-Man.
Did we?
No, like in the very early stream. Is this Spider-Man that you sent me?
Yeah, the new.
Hawkeye.
Oh no, well this has them all. If you go to the
Okay.
middle, you could like search through the bottom scroll. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The seventh little little cubicle thing. And actually, the last one you want to go to, Halloween. There's a new Halloween coming out.
Oh, it's in the Mike.
Yeah, Michael Myers, and it's
Michael
got the
Myers.
original cast. So go to the. You probably want to show that since Halloween's coming. It's the last one.
So how do I go?
But
Very last one here.
yeah, right
Halloween
there,
Kills.
there it is. Yeah. But it
Okay.
looks pretty exciting, and it's got all the old characters.
Well, it's a good thing he's wearing a mask because you're supposed to wear a mask everywhere now. So I'll put the volume down a little bit, just so. Has it got the old actors back? Jamie Lee Curtis?
Jamie's great. Yeah, it's got all
He's
the
back.
old actors actually.
Is that Demi Moore?
Oh, that's a great mask.
It's forever legendary.
How do they disappear so quickly?
How is Michael so quick? When I love when you see him, he's like slowly walking, and they're like running full speed.
He's alive. So he
Yeah.
was always alive. He wasn't an entity or anything. He wasn't a spirit or anything.
No, he's like always been alive, but just like superhuman strength, I guess.
It's good to see her back though.
That's what I was like. That's why I saw it, and I was like, "Oh, it's cool. It's got all the old cast and like
Yeah, it's all
every
the
like
characters.
Michael's back." So I'm wondering how it's gonna be the old
Yeah,
house.
it's everyone, right?
Mm.
Yeah, classical. Jamie Lee.
She still looks all right. She looks good.
She she ages pretty well, I'd say.
Mm.
It looks pretty good, huh?
Always, always.
I'm just waiting for Terminator
Is
to
it
come
gonna
out.
ever end?
Oh, we finally get to see his face.
Ooh, see, that's how I was like, this is a good one. Like Halloween's coming, and I was like, that might be
That's
pretty good.
cool.
And then there's the Hawkeye one, which was pretty decent. I think it's like the 7th one.
October
Right.
15th.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Yeah,
That's
Hawkeye,
cool. We'll
right?
have a quick talk about Halloween
Michael.
first.
Yeah.
So
So yeah.
no, I've always been a fan of the slasher type. I always think there's some value in it. I always thought with Halloween movies, it's funny because they only come out and kill at Halloween. So the moment it hits midnight, 1st of November, you're like, hey, Halloween's over. Can't kill me anymore. So they go home.
No, like time out. Like,
It's 1st of November,
like
dude.
it's like the purge, you know. It's like, hey, you only get your one night, you know. No, the purge is over. Like Halloween continued.
That's it. That's it.
Oh, no, my bad. What do you think the costume of the year is gonna be? Wild guess. Obviously, we know probably.
Squid Game. It'd probably be the most common. That's for sure.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
I think they're trying to Squid Game.
Do you reckon more of the workers or the players?
I like the bosses. I thought the bosses,
We should all
those
go-
masks
we
would
should
be
all go
really
as the
cool.
boss.
The bosses?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. The bosses is always fun.
Crystallized masks.
All the rich guys.
Yeah, the rich guys. That's what I meant. Like those guys.
Rich. The Vips, the 5-minute satisfier guy.
Yeah. That's the one I'm going for.
Back. Batteries on. Good to go. So who would you be in the Squid Games if you could pick a player to be
I would
or a character?
probably.
PD seems like the player one type of guy.
Old man. Old man. I mean, I don't mind being the cop. I think the cop,
That's true.
or maybe
I know.
maybe the businessman who plays the game at the train station with everyone.
I know who Sean is.
There you could like slap people. You're just having fun, like picking players and hitting people.
Yo, do a parody with that guy at the train station, and then the world's best slap champion. You know that real big Russian guy, and he gets
That would
like,
be.
boom, the guy will go flying through to the other station.
That's actually really good. That'd be a really good parody.
Picks the wrong
You
guy.
just look up like
Play the guy, right?
He picks the wrong guy. That would be good.
Yeah, someone's got to do it. Oh shit! Who would you be?
Sean's the
I still can't hear you, Pat?
Sean's the girl that would get with the mafia guy.
True. Sean's the psycho girl.
Yeah. Oh, wait, Sean's frozen.
Oh, he's really happy.
I don't know who I would be. I would probably be the Indian.
I was gonna say you're the Indian guy.
Oh, mister.
Oh
Mom,
shit!
sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes,
Out of those games, I'll tell you which one I'll be good at. Red light, green light. I think I'll be pretty good at. The marbles. Doesn't have to be like the I guess the bluffing one, but I'm pretty good at just the normal one where you play. I just played when I was a kid. That one. Other ones like tug and war, it depends on your team, right?
Yeah,
Tug and war depends on your team. The game where you step on the glass. Well, I don't know anything about tampered glass and what to look for. I would have to wish that I'm not going first.
Yeah, the glass one is just luck.
What else is there? There was the honeycomb one.
That'd be pretty good at that.
Yeah, I'm pretty hands-on with that stuff. Pretty careful. What else is there?
That was all the games, and the last one.
Oh, was that all the games?
Yeah.
Well, the last one is fucking Squid Game.
The actual Squid Game, yeah.
And you have to kill the other person, though.
Yeah, Wi-Fi is going out.
Yeah, so we were saying Pat could probably be the Indian guy.
I'm the Indian guy. Sir, hello, sir.
And we were saying you're the girl that roots the gangster in the toilets.
Yeah.
100%.
I'd be sitting in the room after everyone played the game. Oh, you guys thought I was gonna die. You guys thought wrong. Like you didn't pick me.
You know the bit where after the first game, and they just realize that 200 something people died from red light, green light, and then they're back in the game, and then they started getting scared and complaining, we want to quit, and then they brought up the rule that if the majority quit, then everything can you can get released, but you get nothing, and then everyone had to vote. At that point, if you were there, would you have voted to quit also, or would you try and keep going?
I think I would have voted to quit.
You would have voted to quit, but then you go back to this debt life. Go back to your tteokbokki, mate, and your fucking soju outside 7-Eleven.
I'd keep going.
I mean, you've already gone that
odds,
far.
Your odds are pretty slim. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like you got to be the last one. Even it seems like you were gonna group up. It was like in the end, it all came down to one. It's like, I mean, of course, you want to have the faith that you're going to complete it and you're going to win and get all the money, but it's a lot of competing to do. And these games were not the easiest of games. So what do you think, Pat?
Yeah, no, I'd keep going, man. You accepted it already, right?
Yeah.
You're already there. You've already seen people die. Like, what's the point of backing out?
You got nothing to lose. You may as well.
Yeah.
Imagine being the guys in red, and you had to do the killing with no emotion, no nothing, just bam, bam.
So wait, so those guys were in debt also, right? But I don't
think there was any confirmation, but it was just from some of the people who made observations that it said it could be part of that, because when you played the first game in the train station, you had to pick either a red or a blue. And if you picked blue, you'd be the players because they sort of wore the bluey green. And if you picked red, you'd be the workers. So, and they looked like they weren't anyone that had been working for them for that long. Everyone was there was kids. There was a kid that was there, remember?
Yeah, and everyone was just like, I'm just doing this, I'm doing what you're doing, just in a different perspective.
That's also why they couldn't use names. They couldn't see the faces. So when they get out of it, no one knows who's who. Yeah,
so that's sort of a. I'm not sure which country it is that does death by firing squad. They would have the person in the hot seat who's getting fired at blindfolded, and then maybe 20 dudes with the firing arms, and all of them would have their gun aimed at the person, and only one of them has like the real bullet. So then that way,
no one ever knows
who was the one that shot it, so they don't feel that guilt. Can't remember which country it was in, but yeah.
So everyone's firing blanks except one person.
Yeah, but I mean, you still get the boom, but one of them will. You'd want to fucking aim right, hey? Otherwise, like, miss.
It's like
Imagine
you
the guy got
said
shot in
about-
his arm. He got shot in his arm. It's like, oh shit, I'm still alive. Sorry, let's go again.
fire again, like we're all out. Like that would, I guess you live.
Probably. What if you all miss?
That's true. That's true. Well, Sean, did
Yeah.
you see the parody on Squid Game by Anwar? It was out like a couple of days ago, a few days ago.
I don't think
I'll put
so.
it. I'll put it on. I'll put it on. So everyone
It's
can
good.
see it too. It's really fun.
I love the parody, like you saw the Disney one I sent you last night.
Yeah, that's a good one.
that
But
was
this one's good.
hilarious.
You'll like this one. You ready?
Oh, yes.
Let me mute that, and we'll play it right here.
The volume. Put the volume up.
Volume's low.
Yeah.
Still very low.
Can't hear anything.
Huh? What? Volume is up on this end. Fools. Fool's
Cannot
gold.
hear anything.
Output volume. How about that? All right. How about now?
Still very light.
It's light.
It's too loud. And why is it so messy? Please, right now. Yalla.
Yeah, Mom. We're gonna be right after the game. So. Hey. Hey, don't talk to him like that. This is his house. Yeah, Mom. I pay the rent here. Don't talk to me like that. Yeah. He's a grown man. Exactly. I'm a
Grown
grown
man.
man. I'm an adult. He pays the bills. Whose house is this? Exactly. This is my house. I pay the bills and everything.
You know what, Omar? Good job for standing up for yourself.
Thank you, bro.
Way to go.
So with all due respect, Mom, no. Yeah. Mom?
Are all here for a reason. You have disobeyed your mother, and now you will all pay the consequence. The name of this game is
Listen to your mother.
Player
Listen to your mother.
separate the white player from the dark player.
I can do laundry at home. I ain't gonna do this, man.
I do like that his hands starring up the sand.
Player 7. Separate the white clothing from the dark clothing.
Polka dot. What do I do about polka dot? I don't know. We just.
Player 7. Player 1. Take out the trash.
Yes.
Player 10. Please step forward and answer the following question.
Doctor. No, it's engineer. No, it's engineer.
No, it's definitely actor.
Actor.
Doctor, not engineer. Player 10. Player 3. Ask this girl out on a date.
Oh, you got it. That's all you.
Saw you.
You're so beautiful. We should definitely take it tonight.
I would love that.
At my place.
Sounds great.
I need a kiss before I leave.
Player 3 is
What about that? What are we getting?
I don't know what to do.
all remaining players. Please enter the invisible house.
Gotta keep looking around.
All everything is out.
That's not invisible.
I understand.
Right. There's a doormat right there.
Welcome.
You need the way.
He's like, the shoes. Take off your shoes.
Player 4, 5, 6, and 8 have been eliminated.
You know what? I can't even do this anymore. I'm gonna sue your mom so bad, dude. I'm gonna sue you for everything you have. That's it. It's over. Shut up!
Player 1, you have 10 seconds to cross the finish line.
So much effort went into it.
Yeah.
Yeah, they put a lot into it. It's good.
On my way back home, let's see where this song might lead.
Lynn White, no. Hello?
Hey,
Yes! I think we should all clean. Let's start cleaning. Get up, clean. Start cleaning, everyone. Start cleaning now.
That's good. That's really good.
Yeah.
That's a
Right.
good
A
one.
lot of effort went into that one. But you know, it's you can see there's a lot of room to be creative with the specific games, and like for us ethnicity, like that being hit by thongs or by flip flops when we were younger was a thing, you know. So that as the weapon is funny as.
Yeah, it's a really good. It's a change. I love what people are doing. You know, the little parodies that they're making with it.
Yeah, the comments were funny too. There were people saying the halal Squid Games and stuff like that. So I thought it was so funny what people write.
I thought I read some news about like there's gonna be they're doing Squid Games in like Dubai or something or Abu Dhabi, right?
But not like with the death part in it as well.
No, just proper Squid Games.
That'd be scary though.
I wouldn't be surprised if some rich people decide to actually create this kind of Squid Game
For entertainment.
like a secret, secret
Isn't,
society.
isn't there something like that around? Because you know, there's cults that will buy, like that's where human trafficking is from, right? They traffic humans with no identity and stuff, and then it becomes, you know, part of a game or part of something or whatever the case is. You know, it's a huge problem.
Yeah,
So-
I mean, human traffic for a game that'll be a big thing. I could see it happening. I could definitely
Well,
see
I
it.
mean, I always feel that movies are normally inspired from somewhere, and you have to have had the story from somewhere for it to sort of come, you know, to start like that. So,
Yeah.
for sure.
Where's Matthias? Oh no,
He's-
they got
he's
him.
fine. They got
They
him.
got him.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, if you just joined us, Q Squad Hour of Power. We here with the boys. Matthias is stuck somewhere with his bike getting fixed, but we'll be back after this shout message. What's up, everybody? Q Squad, Arrow Power, Shawnee back with the hat. Shout out to Sweatshop. Good love from us. What else do they? They got besides hats. They got like shirts and stuff too. Yeah.
They got the little kids working for them, right?
Like a real sweatshop.
proper sweatshop.
Who else would have
What's
made
our,
these?
What's interesting? Did you watch the video I sent you yesterday, Sean?
Not yet. I didn't watch it yet.
Make sure you have like solo time and watch it, and then you'll really appreciate it. You'll be like, whoa.
I wonder if Matthias watched it or if he.
But there's a proper documentary, like a 1 hour special that's really, really good. It's already out. We should watch that together. Because I was telling Pat earlier that, you know, we know Matthias is an intelligent dude, and he's someone that appreciates a lot of innovation, thought, breakthrough facts. And when I just know for a fact that when he watches this and the way it explains it, obviously it was better than the way I would explain it, he would immediately be, okay, that's
a little more open-minded,
yeah. But you'll make sense of it. Like I know Sean's gonna be what? Sean's gonna be like, what? You're gonna look out your window. You're gonna look out your window after. You're gonna be like, yeah, what is this?
It's like that, huh? Okay, I'm excited.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you just joined us and you're wondering what we were talking about, we're talking about the truth or the possible truth behind what the Earth is really like. Yeah.
What's really going on with the flat Earth, round Earth?
Is it round?
Is it round?
Is it oval?
Is it spinning? These are the stats here. It's spinning 1,000 miles on its axis, right? Spinning 1,000 miles on its axis, and it's shooting 66,000 miles around the sun. That's the speed.
So it's spinning and shooting. It's like
on its axis, and it's going around the sun at a certain speed and spiraling through endless space at a certain speed.
But yet we're pretty calm down here.
Yet it's pretty stationary. The belief is we're stationary. We're motionless. We're not moving. We shouldn't be moving.
How is everything not moving if we're spinning?
Because look, if you think about it, this is a good proof here. Water finds its level. If I tilt it like this, it always finds its level. No matter where I am on a mountain or anything, water finds its level. But here they are claiming that this round Earth, water is curved around to the bottom. You know, and what I said to Matthias yesterday, he didn't really try and understand what I meant is, if you dig straight down from where you are, do you end up digging up to the sky when you get through to the halfway point? Do you end up digging up when you get past the halfway point?
Because technically you would be.
That doesn't make sense. I feel if I dig down here, it'll just go down. I'm not going to end up on the other side of the world. I don't think that's going to be. I think the other side of the world is just either side of me. That's where I think the other side of the world is. Not below me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think John Mayer had the best answer for that question.
What do you say?
Gravity.
And the Simpsons always, they seem to predict everything. So the Simpsons.
Yeah, them and South Park. Or Simpsons usually. Simpsons actually.
We're gonna do an episode of the Simpsons from all the stuff they predicted.
The Simpsons prediction.
All right.
Yeah.
Dan King goes, gravity, yo, it's an amazing thing and describes both power and observability. Well, as a matter of fact, Dan King, universal gravity is still a theory, and the explanation of gravity has still yet to be proven. Yes, there seems to be some sort of wave or force, but they describe why things fall to the ground is because of density of the object in relative to its mass. So when you take a rock or a pebble and you hold it here and you drop it, it drops to the ground because of its weight. If you hold a feather, it'll drop slower because of its density relative to its mass. But if you drop a rock and it hits the water, the rock will still go all the way down to the bottom because of its relatively mass to its volume, of its volume. But why does an apple if you drop an apple in air, it will drop to the ground. But if you drop an apple into water, an apple floats.
It floats.
Yes, because of its density. Right. Anyway, Maddie's here. Finally got his car fixed. Let's add him to the stream.
Gears were grinding.
How are you, mate? How's the bike? You had it washed yesterday, and now you're getting it fixed. What's going on?
You're on mute, by the way.
You're on mute. You're muty. Muty.
Yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, just a little work, but yeah, finally got it back. It's all G. So yeah, what's going on in the stream?
We just watched the parody of Squid Game. I think you've seen it as well. So
One
we
that you
thought
said
it was pretty fun.
yeah, that was fantastic.
Yeah, the
We
full
thought you got
hardcore
taken into
production.
the actual one.
So we
real
were saying which character would you best fit, or would you be for Squid Game? Would you be one of the shooters, or would you be a player? And which games would you think you would pass?
The attractive cop.
The attractive cop. Satisfy me in 5 minutes.
You know what? I don't think so. I think you'd be the guy that was best friends with the last player. You know, the main character's like cousin or whatever.
So you think Maddie's the evil guy?
Yeah, for sure. Matthias, yeah, for sure. Matthias.
Are you talking about the guy that went to university?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He's saying that you would be the type of guy that
Billions.
knows the game, but you wouldn't tell us.
I don't know. Probably depends on how I feel on the day, you know.
You're the type of guy that would cheat the Indian guy.
Yeah, you cheat the
AKA
Indian.
me. You cheated me, bro. I'm the Indian guy.
You gave him rocks.
You gave me rocks. You took my marbles.
That was pretty
Yes,
clever
sir.
though. I mean, I have to say
Thank
that
you,
was pretty
sir.
clever.
Sir, you took my marbles.
That was so sad
sir.
when the Indian guy looks, or he pours the rocks, and he's just like, and I'm like,
Yeah, man.
he was a good guy.
It made you hate that other dude so bad, hey.
Yeah, I was like, fuck this dude.
And he's got that serious face as well. It's like, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
But I'm not sorry.
Well, we said Sean was the gangster's girl, the girl that rooted the gangster in the toilet,
The crazy chick.
the crazy chick.
That's definitely Sean.
Babe, don't call me babe.
Babe, but we're supposed to be together.
I can do anything you want. Yeah. Who would have thought, eh? You go in to play Squid Game, you get next to nothing food to eat, you survive the first game that eliminated 200 something people, and then after your first night, you get a root. You get a root with some psycho bitch who decides to join your team.
Why not, eh?
He was desperate to join your team.
Freaking gagging for it.
It was so typical because it's like those moments where girls, they get into that bit where they know that, hey babe, you're gonna promise me, you're gonna wait for me, you're gonna be there for me, right? The guy's like doesn't want to answer, hesitates to answer, and then he finally just goes, yeah, I promise, and then they continue doing it, but then he betrays her.
The false promise. You gotta love it.
False promise.
Yeah, babe, I promise.
Yeah, babe,
Yeah.
I promise. Yeah. Cruel. Anything interesting, Maddie? We did watch we watched a trailer of Halloween. Michael Myers is coming out. Jamie Lee Curtis is still in that as well, so she's back.
What's the name of the movie? Is it a movie?
Halloween,
right?
Halloween. You know, the one with the white mask and stabbing, similar to Scream, but this is the one with Mike Myers. Is it Mike Myers? Michael Myers. Michael Myers. And apparently, she will be finally revealing his face, because there was a line at the end of the trailer saying, "I want to see who's behind the mask," and then it has her try to rip it off, and then it cuts off there. In cinemas, Halloween 31st.
Plot twist is player 001.
Yeah. Oh shit, that's funny. They should do a movie that somehow integrates every other movie, or as many other movies as they can, into one. And what I mean by that is, let's say you just have a normal drama movie let's say based in LA or something, and something's happening here, but in the background, there seems to be like a car chase, and it's like a different shot scene from Fast and Furious. That's what's happening over there, but this is a completely different movie. You turn around and Spider-Man swinging over here or something. You know what I mean? Like you have all these other movies that are within this movie, but just sort of like cameoed in the back from their scene. That would be pretty good. So yes. Far out, Sean. He's got bad internet. There he is. He's back.
They're doing like crazy construction. There's like pounding, thudding. It's not just me in the room, but the electricity keeps going off.
What? So construction is slowing down your internet? Is that what you're saying? How does that work?
I don't know. The power just all went out, and then I don't know. It keeps going on and off.
Maybe you've only paid for 24 hours of.
Yeah. Are you in one of those 50,000 an hour type hotels?
or one of those like 3-hour hotels for like 150K, 20K.
Hotels.
Yeah.
The love hotels.
The love hotels. Rest hotels. So we did I did a survey, and we had to find out I guess what was the primary use for some of those hotels. And obviously at first glance, one would sort of automatically know what they're used for, aka the Love Hotel. But surprisingly, a lot of students by themselves get those out to rest, because a lot of families don't have the luxury of having their own rooms, and sometimes the kids sleep, or the family sleeps all in one room. And sometimes when they go out for the day, they just want some private space somewhere where they can sort of just chill. And some of them end up getting those rooms, for a good 2 hours or so, just to chill and maybe do some work.
Yeah.
Maybe have a friend over. Who knows? It's always a bonus. So yeah, Sean.
Love
just,
shack.
just so you know. Just so you know. Anyways, what have we got in terms of world news, boys? Looks like Thailand's still going ahead with 1st of November.
Yes,
Tickets
Thailand's
are
on
available.
track.
Not too expensive, but days are limited.
Days are limited, huh?
I mean, like, there's not a lot of days to choose from, because it's like...
But everything's open though, right?
Everything's open.
Wow.
So I know a few people who are flying back into Vietnam soon from the US.
Really?
And, they posted that they are. But they also work here and have business here. So I think for them to come back in might be already quite easy. And they may just do like a 7-day quarantine, might be even a self-quarantine at home. And they just got to check
I
in or
believe that's
something
what
like
it
that.
is now. Oh, I don't know, actually. Yeah, if you're coming in internationally.
Yeah, I'm not sure what it is for Ho Chi Minh City. But that seems to be the latest in coming outgoing. Australia-wise, same as well. Seems to be back. It's like it's just amazing how it's just done like a full 180 turn. No real sort of leveling back. It's back. My mates are like,
balls deep, baby.
"Yo, we're back." Balls deep, fully.
fully balls deep.
And it's fun. Actually, you know what? There was one last thing in Melbourne that was a little bit weird. So I have it on it was on a post, and they said that you weren't allowed to visit residential areas, including family members, for this next period, for a certain period in November. But the Melbourne Cup is still open. So you're allowed to go to the Melbourne Cup, but you can't go visit your family. Isn't that a bit weird?
What's the Melbourne Cup?
And brothels are allowed too. Brothels was establishments was allowed. But you can't go to residential area with a certain amount of number of people. And it's like, it's my family. But that's not okay, but you can go to Melbourne Cup where there's different people, or AKA broth.
Straight to the brothel.
Wait, what's the Melbourne Cup? Is that a big brothel?
Yeah.
Horse racing, the races.
No, it's
one of the biggest-
whore racing.
Horse Horse racing.
globally.
One of the biggest globally, yeah. So where people just dress up, fancy hats, suits, and they just get on the piss and throw random bets on their odds and favorites, or whatever. And there's always someone that wins, that never means to win, but wins always. And then they go in the paper.
Yeah, all
It's a
the-
public holiday
That's
for
it.
Melbourne.
Yeah.
This is the event where they get all dressed up in the crazy fancy outfits and the hats and
Mhm.
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah.
That's the one.
the
Well, all the
peasants
horses from
carry
around
them
the world,
around.
because the prize money is pretty big.
Prize money is huge, huge. And I don't think they could afford to have another year without Melbourne Cup. So
Poor
Horses need to make that money.
and also actually lately there's been a lot of protests in Australia in terms of like horse riding and how it's said to be animal cruelty and stuff like that too. So there's a lot of that happening now.
Well, I mean, if you apparently they basically like beat the shit out of the horse mid-race to sort of try and make it run as fast as possible. So
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure the horses don't love it. And then the other thing is, like, if they have any sort of injury, basically it rules them out from being competitive, so they just get put down. So yeah, there's certainly some pretty good arguments for limiting humanity's use of horses for racing specifically.
Well, you know that incident that happened in Tokyo Olympics with the game where they go to do the performance with the horse where they gallop and jump over the thing.
Oh, it was like Mario Kart on horses. Kind of.
Pretty much.
That's what it.
So basically, there was, I think it was I can't remember, it was a European horse rider, maybe Germany or Switzerland, I can't remember. But she and her trainer got banned from the game because it seemingly seemed that because the horse didn't budge, she was on the horse, and the horse wouldn't move, so she couldn't really get it to jump. And they have a specific whip that they use to sort of, I guess, maneuver the horse and get him to keep going or whatever. But the trainer came in and sort of nudged it in a way to get it to keep going, but it wouldn't go. So she had a chance to go for gold. She was one of the top rider, and she cried, and they got banned, and I think they may have gotten fined. And this whole incident around the horse thing came out, and
For like animal abuse. Huh?
Yeah, but the problem with that event is, I mean, that event has always been part of the Olympics for several years now, many years now. But the problem is, all around the world, the competitors aren't allowed to bring their own horse. The horse that they get, they only get 20 minutes before the event to get to know that horse and ride. So it's very difficult.
Oh, they're handpicked by like
it's very difficult because the competition is about, you're not bringing your own horse that you've trained.
What happens if you get a done horse?
Everyone gets the same.
It's like go-karting. Like go-karting, when you pick those public go-karts, one of them's always like super slow, and then there's always the fast one, and whoever's got that one always wins, no matter how good a driver they are.
One of them's brakes are like go so deep before it starts hitting the disc, and you literally have no brake.
Exactly.
All gas, no brakes.
Or one vibrates.
I mean, that's sort of luck of the draw. Yeah. So I don't think that that particular event may last anymore in the Olympics, or they may change it where, competitors, the jockeys, will be allowed to bring their own horse, because it only makes sense that horse would be more comfortable with a rider that they've worked with and practiced with, rather than getting put into
that they know or they have
that horse. Exactly. Although, it's always been that case for a long time, and in the past, those horses already have been trained to do, to know how to jump over things, turn, rotate on the spot with universal, I guess, maneuvers and hand gestures and whippings that they've learnt. But still, what if you get some real smelly jockey? If you're a horse and you just get some random jockey come on you, like, who the hell is this dude? Fuck that! I'm not doing what he wants.
that was like, so I've never watched that part of the Summer Olympics with the horses, and I was like so excited because I saw like it was a whole course, like jumping over things, into the water, through the water, like hidden corners, and then like different walls, different bushes to jump. They should have did like a set of players, or it'd have been more exciting.
There was also another what's the bobsled? The bobsled. event, and before each new rider comes on, they would, I guess, the cleaners would sort of, I guess, smooth out and brush out the previous riders' tracks or something. But someone left a broomstick there, and did you see that one?
Yeah.
Someone left a broomstick, and then they came down, and the guy hit the broomstick, which obviously affected his speed and concentration. So I don't know what happened from that point either. There was another incident where track and field, they were coming back last lap. So these two, the people who hold up the tape for the finish line, she runs out and she drops the tape. So then she runs back to grab it, and then the runners fall and crash into her. Like, there was so many bloopers. It was so bad.
You had one job.
One job, man. One job. Yeah. Sad. I think the Olympics it's not as exciting as I remember it anymore.
No, not like
I think the Winter Olympics are the ones. Snowboarding, skiing. It's the bobsledding. That's where it gets really good. Ice skating.
I think
Ice
back
hockey.
then when it was Usain Bolt for track and field, like you always had to tune in for that 100-meter dash. Hey, that was the one.
Yeah.
That dude, man. There's a meme going around where it says something like he's trained for 15, 20 years, and he's only ran something like, what is it? Under 30 seconds. Trained for 20 years, run a total of 30 seconds. Gold. You know?
Gold.
Literally the race of your life.
Yeah. I reckon
In
there were
less
so many races. I think he could have broken the record even more, because there were so many that he broke the record, but you can see him sort of just casually going over the finish line at the end. And if he just punched it all the way through, like, it would have been an even bigger record that would be untouched. But man.
The other day I was watching, there was a video of like the fastest blind sprinter, and he actually had like a
Blind sprinter.
he had like but he had like a guide with him.
He run with guides.
Yeah, so
Yeah, there was like a rope.
You don't know where to run.
Like a person guide.
Yeah, so the sprinters
Yeah,
run, and they've got a rope attached to them, and they run with the
So
guide.
what if the guide can't keep up? What if the guy trips?
He's got it.
Just give Usain a call.
Yeah, you got to give credit to the guy. You got to give credit to the camera guys too. Those guys
the
run fast.
guides are really fast.
The camera
Damn.
guy's running too.
Let's see if I can find a video.
Damn, that's crazy. Yeah, there's so many shot put and the hammer throw. I've always liked that. Those ones are fun to watch. This is the grunting, hey. Triple jumps, long jumps. Did you see the lady that did...
pretty much the same as Sean on the toilet after a big night.
There was that chick that did the massive long jump, and then her wig came off.
I didn't see that. No.
Yeah.
She,
But no, she just walked back up, took it, put it back on.
with sand all in it. Huh?
Yeah, I got it.
Pat's got this clip here. You know what else is good? Power walking. That's something I want to learn. That looks fun. Proper power walking.
What is proper power walking?
Because there's a point where when you do power walk that they will disqualify you because it's almost a light run, but you maximize the walking motion to the point where you can walk like a good. It's pretty fast. Maybe 12 Ks, 10, 12 Ks even, or whatever it is.
Yes, this is exactly what I watched. Good job, Pat.
Holy shit. So old mate next to him has to be just as fast.
Or faster. Well, yeah, faster.
Holy. Okay, let's see. So it's only 4 people.
Well, you can't fit 16 people.
That's unreal.
Yeah, it's cool, huh?
Damn.
It's like one person.
Kind of like Squid
That's-
Game, you know? Squid
Nuts.
Game.
They were going so fast.
Yeah, dude.
Now we're
Think
gonna do
about
the
it,
blind Squid
Do you
Games.
think you can run down? Like, let's try it one time. Let's go to a park.
Yeah.
Close your eyes and just run, let's say, 15 strides.
I'm scared.
Yeah, it's scary just thinking about it.
No, all four of us, because we
Straight
want to
into
see.
a tree.
Yeah,
Let's
No, well,
let's
we
try
have
to,
one
you know,
guy just so we can have that trust first, at least.
yeah.
We'll lead Sean into a tree. Into a
Sean
chick.
Straight into a girl that's sitting down at the park.
take out a freaking banh mi cart.
Sean's like, "How you doing?"
How you doing?
Pate everywhere. Banh mi. Matthias is grabbing everything. Get it.
Bread rolls flying.
How you doing?
Matthias midair jumping. Just.
Far out. Well, gents, Hour of Power is up. Q Squad, COD Squad, Hour of Power. Monday. So I hope everybody's had a good one. Tuesday's another day. We'll be back with some more. Sean's still going to be in High Foam, but
Collecting
myself,
bodies.
Patrick, and Matty I is still here. Matty, are you still off tomorrow? You're off tomorrow,
That's
right?
the plan, yeah.
That's possible? Okay. Okay. Cool. We'll work it out. Love you guys. Q Squad. Have a great evening, everybody. Woo, 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 woo.